He left.
The woman believed that the Galactic Federation was sent to the bottle ship to keep those in the know from leaking information about the project. And no wonder. She'd been attacked by someone wearing a Galactic Federation power suit, and she implied that Maurice was killed by another soldier. Considering the mortal danger we'd survived together, I had to agree with her. There was a traitor among us.
Samus, the wavelength of that monster's cry is driving the other creatures into a frenzy. They've grown markedly more aggressive. It appears to be hiding in Sector 3 now. Take the elevator ahead of you to the main sector. From there, head to Sector 3. If you run into that thing, hit it with your plasma beam.
Yes!
Gotta take it down.
Wait, what? I'm told to hit it with plasma beam, but I don't actually get plasma beam right now? Ugh. Hey.
With those creatures, crafted into killers, running free, the bottle ship had been turned into a nightmare replica of Zebes. And then here came Adam and the others. At this rate, the plan the Federation wanted to keep so secret would be revealed. So they sent in an assassin. Someone to wipe out any survivors as well as anyone who learned about the secret project. KG, James, Anthony, and Adam. Could one of them really be a traitor?
Probably not Adam.
Until I found out who it was, I decided to call the traitor the Deleter. On top of everything, I started to think about that woman. Was she the one who sent the distress signal? And could she be the person in charge here, Madeline Bergman? Either way, I knew I had to protect her. She would be targeted again. And she wasn't the only one in danger. I, too, would be considered a threat here.
Right, because the only person with active comms is Samus. Everyone else is just sort of... Well, that was a 7 on his helmet. I wish I'd paid attention before. Oh, there we go. They have a wave beam. Can't do anything.
Samus, you need a permeating shot effect to get past this. I'm authorizing you to unlock your wave beam.
Thanks. Wave beam. Increases damage, secondary effect of penetrating materials that are transparent or semi-transparent. Specifically transparent. Okay. Still do anything about this right here. Yeah, it's still... Unless the status of the room has changed, I can't go this way. Yep, we're done. Let's go.
Data recording. Restoration sequence activated. Sequence complete. Process successful.
Alright, I think that'll be it for today. There's something in the previous room. Right. Let's see if I can find whatever this is. No. Well, that was easy enough. Walk behind the boxes. Fine. Good one for today.
Data recording. Restoration sequence activated. Sequence complete. Process successful.
Alright. So, when we come back next time, which should be on Monday, then we're going to figure out how in the world we're supposed to go all the way back over to there. Because this room over here looks kind of blocked, as it is right now. So hopefully things move. But yes, this is Metroid Other M. It's on the Wii. I just have a disc of it in my Wii U. Oh good, I didn't die. don't actually have the ability to get over there.
Samus, use of the grapple beam is authorized.
Yay!
Get to Anthony and cover him.
Okay. Yay! Grapple beam. Attaches a rope-like beam to a grapple point. Controls, lock on a special target, and press A.
Whew. That was ugly. Thanks, Princess. So, you get called out here too?
Called?
Commander gave us a new directive to move as a unit. Our gather point was a navigation booth near here, but when no one showed, I figured I'd just take a look around. That's when I got jumped by those things you just saw.
What was your unit directive? I'm tracking that monster.
We were heading to the geothermal power plant to open the magma eruption port. Gotta restore the power in this place so I can see that pretty face of yours. Yeah, it seemed a little excessive to send the whole unit to do it, but he's the commander. He must have had a reason.
Adam, is that true?
So,
I don't
Samus.
think it is.
How you feeling about the commander, huh?
Ian has arrived at the drive unit.
Ian, be careful out there. I know this is a routine fix, but don't let your guard down. There were 300 people on board. Their lives are in your hands.
Roger that.
Commander! The drive unit's going critical!
The unit is overheating beyond our estimates, sir.
Ian!
Commander Malkovich, unit meltdown imminent. It's going to explode.
Prepare to disengage the drive unit immediately.
But Ian's still inside!
Adam, I can reach him. Give me the order, please.
Lock and secure the shielding doors now.
Adam, wait! There's still time. I can make it. Please let me go. I mean, that's Ian. That's your little brother out there.
We're out of time, sir.
Adam, please, let me go. You have to trust me. Just give me a chance.
Commence drive unit disposal immediately. That's an order.
Adam was right. If we had waited any longer, it would have meant the end of those we had come to rescue, and the end of us as well. I knew that, but...
At the very least, you wouldn't be standing here now. That's what the commander was most scared of.
she didn't have time.
I was childish. No one should have to make the choice that Adam did, and yet all I could do was question his authority and make things more difficult.
Hey, you were just a pup then, and the commander knows it. Look, forget it. Sorry for hitting a nerve. We better get going anyhow. Man, did something like that happen now? Huh. Best just forget about it.
That's the reason he told them to move his unit. By the way, I latched onto the 7 on the guy's helmet
Anthony
before,
was suppressing, and I knew the
but
answer.
they all have 7s on their helmets because they're squad
If something
7.
like that happened again, I would hold fast to that glimmer of hope and try for redemption. That's who I am.
Here we go.
And I died in the lava. It's still funny that I'm fishing in a Metroid game. Get out! No, not get hit, Samus? That would be wonderful. also noted that his mouth isn't glowing green anymore. Thing killed me enough. You know, it may have only killed me once for this boss fight, but it killed me like 4 or 5 times just jumping out of the lava at me.